Hi, I'm MELANIE Cumbee. I'm the Administrative Director of Associate Wellbeing for Adventist Health, and I'm so excited to welcome you to Blue Zones at Adventist Health, our Associate Wellbeing experience. So we're going to walk through Associate Wellbeing together today, but first, I thought it might be a good idea to define well-being. What is it actually? Well, when we think about well-being, we typically think about physical well-being, right? We think about if we're running marathons or eating broccoli, and we're thinking about the effects of prioritizing our physical well-being for better or for worse. But are we really thinking about what's below the surface? What are the root causes of well-being? Well, Gallup's been doing this research looking for the root causes of well-being for over 50 years. And here's what Gallup's found. Across countries, across cultures, there are 5 core consistent elements that when someone is thriving in all 5 of these, they're flourishing in their well-being. So what are these 5 core elements? Well, first and foremost is purpose. And purpose is having meaning in your life. It's knowing why you get up every day. In Blue Zones language, we call that your ikigai. Secondly, social well-being, which might even have more impact than eating broccoli or running marathons like we were talking about. Having social well-being is having love and positive relationships in your life. Community well-being is liking where you live and feeling like you're making a difference in your community. Financial well-being is about financial security, not only for today, but also for your future. And then physical well-being is about energy management. It's really about having enough energy to do the things that are important to you. And we do that through moving naturally and eating wisely and prioritizing our sleep and managing our stress and our emotional health. And when we are firing and thriving in all 5 of these areas, we have an experience really of elevated well-being and of health and happiness and hope. So, because purpose is the cornerstone of well-being, it fits perfectly in complete alignment with our mission to live God's love by inspiring health, wholeness, and hope. And I love that we use that word wholeness in our mission because it's really about the whole person. The whole person comes to work, the whole person goes home, the whole person lives in the community. And how can we live out God's love through wholeness? So just about a year ago, Adventist Health made a bold move in alignment with our 2030 strategy to become a well-being company. We created a well-being division with a very specific purpose. Our purpose is to design, leverage, and demonstrate evidence-informed solutions that measurably and sustainably improve individual, organizational, and community well-being. So what does that look like in our division? Well, we really have 3 key focus areas. We have individual well-being, which is associate well-being, and that's really about empowering every single associate with the right tools at the right time in the right environment. Then there's organizational well-being, and that's our campus certification work with Blue Zones. And then there's community well-being, and that's our work with Blue Zones as well, our Blue Zones projects, in addition to other signature projects and initiatives that address social determinants of health. So let's talk a little bit about some of the right tools at the right time in associate well-being. So in April, we launched our associate well-being app called Blue Zones at Adventist Health with our digital partner, ShareCare. There's so many resources built into this app. There's the Real Age Test, there's a Dave Ramsey financial well-being program, there's coaching, there's biometric screening, there's all kinds of different programs and resources that you can engage in anywhere along the journey, along your journey. And as you engage in those things, you earn points, and those points translate to cash, and you can earn up to $100 every single quarter. And really, that's just a way to say thank you for prioritizing your well-being. Other resources that are available, we have Sync Talk as our telehealth and our mental health partner and offer counseling. We have provider support for well-being, and we also have other market initiatives that you'll see at your campus. Well, by now, you've heard a lot about Blue Zones. And you know that Blue Zones are the 5 areas in the world where there are the most centenarians, the most people living over 100. And they're not only living long, they're living well. And Loma Linda, California, an Adventist community, is one of those zones. And so it makes total sense why Blue Zones is a perfect partner for us to help us operationalize our mission. So we're doing that in our footprint through the campus certification journey. And by the middle of next year, every single campus in our footprint will be in their own Blue Zone campus certification journey. So as we go through our campus certification journey, it's really about the work of an entire team. You'll have leaders involved in your steering committee. We have an associate well-being director. We have our Blue Zone experts, our share care partner, but most importantly, we are partnering with you to make a tremendous difference in your campus and in your community. So, how can you get started? Well, go to www.adventisthealth.org/wellbeing and explore all of the different resources that are in Blue Zones at Adventist Health. You can find out more about the app and the programs in the app. You can do some Blue Zones research. You can find out about Blue Zone campus certification. So this is a great place to take your next step. And I'm so grateful to be on this Blue Zones at Adventist Health journey with you so that we can all live better and longer. Thank you.